Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Salazar here, thank you for joining me. In today's video, we're showing off the ARCEUS V-Star and Charizard list. Charizard featuring both the VMAX and the V-Star that we have in the deck. Unfortunately, I only got one of each, but, you know, normally the deck contains 2 V-Star, 1 VMAX. But one of each isn't bad either. So we're going to play that. We've got 2-2 line of the ARCEUS V and V-Star. The ARCEUS V-Star here, Trinity Nova for 200 damage. Normally I'm doing 180 because we want to put a double turbo on it, which minuses the damage output by 20. But you set your deck for 3 basic energy and attach it to your Pokemon V in any way you like. So awesome for setting up your Charizard Vs. But if you've got extra, you can chuck them on this Victini here. Victini here doing 100 damage, and if your opponent's active Pokemon is a Pokemon V, it does 120 more damage. So pretty good there. We've got the Incinerate here on the Charizard V, which could be good by itself, because if we come back against those Honchkrow decks, we discard all tools from your opponent's active Pokemon. So if you're taking the Pachirisu or the Honchkrows, they discard all their tool cards, so pretty good, but we're not really using this card to attack unless we're in pre-release of it, which didn't do too bad from what I remember. 2 copies of the Fleet-Footed Entei here, allowing us to draw a card if it's in the active, and then does 20 Burning Rondo for 20 plus 20 more for each of your yours and your opponent's bench Pokemon, which can head up to a maximum of 220 damage. We've got our Bench Barrier Manaphy and our supporter Search of the Minion there. A few different techs on the deck. We've got Escape Rope. We've got Fan of Waves, which puts this special energy down the bottom of the deck. Ordinary Rod, Pokegear 3.0. Just kind of the more of the usual stuff. Charizard here. Explosive Fire for 130 damage, and it does 100 more if there's a damage counter on it, which is easy to set up with the Magma Basin, which we play 4 of on the deck, allowing us to search our deck. Get a Fire Energy from our discard pile onto the Charizard or the Entei or whatever. Yeah, it's pretty easy to set up. We've got 3 choice belts in the deck, 3 bosses orders, 2 Marnies, 3 Professor's Research, 4 Ultra Ball, 3 double turbo energy, and 12 fire energy. So let me know what you guys think of the deck. Gonna do some gameplay here, and yeah, we'll hope. What do you reckon it's gonna be tier 1? Because I didn't see any of this deck being played at the Salt Lake Regionals, which I feel like a lot of people might have underestimated it, and they probably might not have thought it was that good. Me personally, I think it's pretty good. I mean, I definitely reckon it can beat a few of those top tier decks, maybe not Mew VMAX. Oh, could potentially beat. I reckon this deck could beat Mew VMAX. If it's just so hard though, because you want to go second, and so does Mew VMAX in a way. But you know, Mew VMAX can just punish you hard if you go second. So they go second because they can attack with the Malouetta so easily. And those Genetics is just an absolute dog card in my opinion. So yeah, not the greatest card, not the greatest deck in my eye. I really don't like the deck at all. But anyway, we're talking about this deck. But yeah, as I was saying, do you guys reckon it is top tier? Personally, I reckon it's close. You know, obviously this is probably isn't the deck I would run to try and make it a top tier list. But yeah, it's not. I don't think it's horrible. Alright, so we only did that because we didn't want them to have their Cryogonal and their active because they're playing Kyogre, and I know they don't play any switch options in the deck. But 2 energy attachments and they'll be back out of it. We haven't really got the greatest starting hand though, to be honest. Okay, so they can't do anything. So we can actually quick ball to get on the minion here, because we can mania this hand. The minion, there we go. Play that down, and we're going to get Marnie, because we want both those Arceus back in deck. Yeah, I don't really want them professors researched. I know that a lot of the time the option is to get more cards in your hand, but you know, if there's an option where you know, it's not going to work, then you need to utilize that option. Let's see. Kind of want to get the V-Star out, but at the same time I don't. So, gonna get ARCEUS out. And our Minion will be good in this matchup because, oh sorry, not our Minion, our Manaphy. Because it's bench barrier and the Kyogre hits on the bench. So we'll just pass here. And hopefully we can do something with something next turn. Good we had that Pokegear in the deck actually, because that helped us a little bit. I'm going to bring out the Entei in this situation. Alright, so they've got their Cryogonal. Which is this is going to help us because we're going to get our Manaphy out. And obviously with if they escape rope us more, then you know, we're always going to bring out stuff that's not Manaphy. Oh, yep, so they got 6 energy off that top deck. Yep, the deck does set up incredibly dumb, honestly. Alright, so we don't need the Ultra Ball there, so we're just going to research that. Okay. Kind of not what I was wanting, because I do need that Manaphy out. There we go. Easy. You're asking, you shall receive, mate. You're asking, you shall receive. There's the Manaphy. We'll bring that out. Because screw you, Kyogre. Alright. And I guess again we'll just pass. We'll chuck down another Zard, I think. No, we'll chuck down a Victini. Yeah. Alright. Chuck that down. It is taking us a little bit to attack, which I can see why some people might think it's inconsistent. And it's not fast. I agree, it's not really the fastest deck out there, but yes, it all depends on your top decks. Like, you've got to be lucky in this situation. I've seen Mahone set up this deck within about 2 turns. You know, he got double turbo on his Arceus, set up his Charizards on turn 1. Okay, so that Kyogre thinks he's boss. He thinks he's the man. Alright, we'll bring out our Arceus V-Star here. Alright, so we can actually attack with the Charizard V-Star here, which we are going to do. Gonna take that on. Magma Base it onto this Victini, take down a Zard, and we'll Explosive Fire. Alright. Even though they've taken 2 prizes, but we've got a prize on the board, so that's all good. I'm surprised people are still playing Kyogre, to be honest. Like, I know they can get pretty good wins with it, but I don't get the point of playing Kyogre, I really don't. Alright, so I kind of want to knock out the Kyogre, but at the same time I want to knock out that Volcarona, because I know that's going to be a hard hitter. Let's see. Yeah, I'm definitely going to knock out this Kyogre. Because then we'll probably get knocked out in return, but if we can get an Arceus V-Star out, we'll be all good. We'll chuck that there. Can't really quick ball for anything at the moment, so we'll boss the Kyogre, knock it out, and then we're going to get return served by the Volcarona, I would assume, because of the energy input it provides. Yeah, I'd say we'd be getting knocked out. It's got 9 energy and that's be doing 180 damage. Maybe. Oh wait, no, it would be 10 now, right? Yeah, so 200 damage for the Volcarona, I would assume. We could actually knock it out of return, I would say. It's close. Escape rope, okay. I'll bring out the ARCEUS. Because he wants to bring out his Cryogonal again. I'm surprised he didn't attack, to be honest, but because, you know, you put those energies all back in the deck once he uses that Volcarona attack, so I'm surprised he didn't attack. Interesting. Hopefully we can top deck a supporter, because we kind of need something here to get us more set up on the board. Not what I was meaning. Game, not what I was meaning. It's all good. Guess we'll touch the ARCEUS and pass. There's not much else we can do there. That's why it's just such a rough game, this, to be honest. I'd rather play this deck in real life, but I don't really want to spend a lot of money on the ARCEUS. Sorry, on a Charizard VMAX from Darkness Ablaze. I mean, I could, but you know, I would have rather pulled one myself so I could actually have one to play with. So they hit it for 120. They know they can't do their bench thing, so we can actually start setting up more Charizards with this 22 charge. Let's set up another Zard. Put one on the VMAX. Sorry, on the Charizard. Sorry, on the Victini V. We'll put one on there. It's a little bit annoying because I kind of want to get some knockouts. Yep, good job. Well done. Good boy. Yeah, what does Victini do? 120. Discards all energy from it. Yeah. Don't like that attack. That's not going to help us in any situation. And great. Yeah, there's an Ultra Ball that I kind of needed just before. Thanks, game. You kidding me? Alright, it's not good. God. We'll Magma Basin onto the Charizard V here. Explosive Fire, we're probably going to get Return knocked out. Well, it's not even a question, we are going to get Return knocked out. It's rough, we just got the ARCEUS that I was looking for of the prize. I really don't want to lose to this even deck, honestly, man. It's such a stupid deck. So here comes the Volcarona, probably going to knock us out. Yep, 340 damage. All that energy goes back in. And we lost. Great. All because we can't top deck. That's just stupid, honestly. Bloody PTCGO, man. Ugh, so annoying. Alright. Don't worry, Joel. I know you're probably gonna watch this, and I'm trying not to rage, but goddamn, man, Kyogre. What a stupid deck. This deck is meant to be better than that. And PGCGI doesn't want to allow us to top deck well, so that's fine. It really is, yeah. It really is. Alright. So we're going to Charizard V here to start off this matchup. Probably Gengar or something like that. Considering they're playing a Dart deck. Might even be Baby Moltres with an Inteleon. But we'll see what they're up to with this deck. Alright, cool. Gonna give us a card. Not bad, we can get ourselves an ARCEUS with that. So it might be Inteleon, Baby Moltres. that reversing here. Wouldn't mind a quick ball as well, but obviously we can't ask for everything. Alright. Pokey gear, okay. Put the choice belt on here. We'll attach a normal fire. Alright. Yeah, okay, no supporter, no problem. Absolutely no problem. Alright, we'll discard both of them. I'm going to Marnie because, once again, I do not want to discard the Charizard V-Star. Alright. We'll Marnie there, get some more cards. Alright, nice. Not a bad couple of cards there. It's pretty good in my eye. So got that, and we'll pass from there. Alright, come on, what have you got? She's obviously going to search for some more subbles by the looks of it. She hasn't got a lot. Not saying this is the way I want to win games by my opponent having nothing, but wins come however in the game, so I'm not really that salty that I lost to Kyogre. I mean, the deck is what it is, but I mean, you know, by right, we probably should have won that game. We just didn't have the cards in hand to do so. Like in any other circumstance, I would probably win that game. Just all, yeah, like everything in this game depends on your draws. It really does. This guy is taking a bloody long time. No problem. Just pass your turn. All good. Yep. Nothing he could do. Free Chilling Rain pack. Might crack it. What do you reckon? We'll crack it before we get into one more game with Charizard. Alright. Yeah, I've got a few packs. Alright. Chilling Rain. Wouldn't mind another Old Heart Moltres on this. And nothing, as per usual. Mew VMAX, yuck. Now, I know a lot of people say that Mew VMAX is the best deck in format, and they're not wrong because of this card. This card's a pain in the ass. I would say that those people just want easy wins because it is an easy win, really. Where, in my opinion, building a deck should be a challenge. It shouldn't really be, oh cool, I'm just gonna dog every single person that I verse. Because that's all I seem to do. Like, every time I verse Mew VMAX, I just seem to get absolutely dogged on by Malouetta, which is the main problem of the format, also of the deck, because it's a 1 prize, it's a 70 HP Pokemon, and it does 70 damage for each Fusion Strike energy attached to all your Pokemon. So you can release a Sparkle and then attach with turn, does 210 damage, knocks out most V Pokemon. And it's just a pain in the butt because you just get knocked out turn 1. Yeah. You get your bum beat pretty much. So yeah, I'm not really the biggest fan of the deck, and the Genesects just continue your draws. Reversing Malamar, so not the greatest matchup. Because we haven't got the best of starts. Malamar, I understand why the deck's good, because, you know, it actually takes a bit of work. You gotta think your math. You gotta, know how many Rapid Strike cards you're putting back in your deck, to pretty much utilize it all. And, yeah, I'd say, well, it's not an easy deck to play like I've played it. And I wouldn't go as far as to say that it's quite a hard deck to play, in my opinion. But yeah, like, the deck's not bad. We're not going to play with the VMAX. I'd rather play with the V-Star in this match. So we're going to get... Arceus V. Sick. Get that on. We'll pass from there, I think. We'll see what I gave them off the money. Hopefully nothing too overpowered. They didn't get a Remoraid on the field, which is surprising. Because you want to normally get the Remoraid and Artillery out as quick as possible so you can search your deck for a Rapid Strike card, which is normally Karina's focus, since it's their draw supporter in this deck. Got another NK there because of the Fog Crystal. They might not have the best of starts, to be honest. Yeah. So normally Malamar would be attacking right now, I tell you that. Interesting. Alright. Haven't got the Arceus V-Star out at the moment, so let's try to charge. Get 4 energy on the Charizard. Actually, we'll put it there, just in case they can't attack again, and then we can actually get a knockout on them, on the NKs. I might have mated them into a bit of a dog hand, but it happens. That's why I like Marnie. Like, I don't like being Marnie personally, but everyone's going to be mated at some stage. Alright, so we can actually get a knockout. Now, the thing is that wouldn't have knocked out a Malamar V. Oh, sorry, that's the normal Malamar. Because it takes 20 off the 130, so we actually needed to switch into the Charizard to knock that out. Oh, no, we couldn't even knock that out with the Charizard, don't worry. Alright, so this is Cinchino. Ooh, let us go to the Rapid Strike and Artillery, which is a bit weird. Scoop up now, okay. Yep. Good combo, because I used to do that with the Cephalon deck I used to play. Scoop up the Cinchino. Okay, they didn't even evolve it again. Weird. Really weird. Alright, we'll chuck the choice belt on, even though this deck plays no Vs. See what we can get off this. Professor Research, nice. So if we can get an Ultra Ball, we can get our V-Stars. Oh, we don't even need it. There we go. Alright, Charizard V-Star. Chuck Entei down. We'll chuck Arceus V-Star on. Ultra Ball both away these energies so we can get a Victini V out. Because Victini V is pretty good. Chuck that on the Entei. And well, do I want to Starburst? Not yet. Should be fine on that. Alright. Chuck that on and then set up the Victini V for the VMAX. And actually, the Victini is actually pretty bad on this. Shouldn't have even got that, to be honest, but better than nothing. Plus, there's an extra Pokemon on the field for Entei to attack, so that's all good. Now, if we can knock out their Malamar, they're in a bit of trouble. I can see that they're in trouble in this one. But they've probably got some Rapid Strike cards in hand now, so we'll see if they can utilise and come back from this. Because they need another NK out bad. Otherwise, I'm just going to punish them. Okay, of course, here comes another NK, I would assume. Yep. Okay, good. So they got themselves set up. This is the type of matchup I like. At first I really dogged a Malamar. I just thought the card was absolute dog shit, in my opinion. But the deck, like as I said before, it requires a lot of skill. And you've got to be smart to play it. You really do. So we'll see if they've got enough to knock us out. They don't. interesting. I thought their hand size would have been big enough for them to get a knockout. Alright. So now I can kind of punish them. I might use this, yeah. Get that out. Just seeing what else I need. Not really a lot that I really need, to be honest. We could get an ordinary rod and set up the Charizard VMAX. Yeah, may as well. Alright. Alright. So we'll Trinity Nova, knock out the Malamar, and we'll set up this other Charizard. There's all our energy from deck. We've still got Magma Basin in place, so we can actually accelerate more energy into play. So I've got... Oh no, I've already done that. Okay, don't worry. Just checking how many fire energies in play. There's 6. There's 11. Okay, so one of them's priced. Alright. Another Malamar. I wonder if they've got a rescue carrier, because they could definitely utilise that right now. Let's wonder. Cynthia's ambition. Alright. Gotta love that Cynthia's ambition card. I think it's pretty cool. Like, it is competitive, and I didn't really think it was going to be once I saw it, but it's actually not a bad card. So there's the Rapid Strike Artillery. Finally, they were a bit late on that. They could have utilised that way earlier. Alright, so Rapid Strike Surge, what are they up to here? Could be looking for the energy. Well, I don't know if they've got one on already. Alright, Spire Energy, there we go. Alright, so if they can't attack this turn, which they're going to do, sorry, don't worry about that. I was going to say, if they couldn't attack, then I was just going to boss them, and then they probably would have scooped. But that's not going to be the case, so they might knock out the ARCEUS here, which it looks like it is going to be a knockout, so there it goes. But now they've got nothing backed up, you see, so this is a bit of a... But this is a little bit of a punishment for them. Alright, nice. We've got a Charizard VMAX coming into play. Alright, there we go. Beautiful looking card. Chuck that on there. Do I want to mania them into that hand? Yeah, well, because they can't do much, so I might as well. Can Phantom Waves that even. Alright, cool, and we'll just knock out here. Alright. So, we'll have this game in the bag by the looks of it. We could actually kind of attack with the Victini if it comes to it, but at the moment it's not looking like they can do a lot, so they might scoop, they might not. We've got a boss in our hand, so we can bring that out if they bring back out their Inkay. Which is probably going to be the case there, because there you go. They'll probably put an energy on it if they've got one. I'm still looking for that, I would assume. Okay, there's another Cinchino. I'm sorry that this is a long video, by the way, guys. This was only meant to be like a tournament video, but I decided off that. Maybe I should have done that now, but it's all good. So there's a rescue carry, so they can actually put another NK on the field. But I'm pretty sure it's going to be too little too late for them. Because we got a boss, and then we can just knock out whatever next turn. So we're going to knock out the one with the energy for sure. Then they're going to search for Malama. Yep, there's that. Alright, so time for us to knock bosses out. Put the ARCEUS down, double turbo, Manapy down, boss that, and explosive fire. Ba-boom. So what do you guys actually think of this deck? I know Joel plays it and he won a tournament. He won his round for the Players' Cup quarterfinal at Players' Cup, right? Yeah. Oh, sorry, Team Challenge. He won his round of Team Challenge at the Game Corner event. With this kind of deck, I don't think he played the VMAX. From what he told me, but he played the ARCEUS with the Charizard, and he won. So I mean, it must not be a horrible deck, you know. If it can beat stuff like I'm not sure what everyone was playing that night. I'm pretty sure Nicole might have. I do not 100% what people bought to that. Maybe I should have studied that up a little bit, but from memory, Joel versed Dart deck in the final, I think. From what I remember anyway. So, but they can't win this matchup because we're gonna win it. So we might use this big boy to finish off the game. What do you reckon? Hit for a big boy, have 300. Alright, there would be a knockout right there. This guy can hit bloody hard. For one prize Pokemon to hit the amount of damage it does, it's mental. Alright, so there's their 2 prizes. We'll bring that up. We'll make my base on that. Boom. Well played, my friend. Well played. G-Max Wildflower. 300 damage with the Zard VMAX for the game. So at least we actually got a win. We've got a proper win in this video. So hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like. Go subscribe. Let me know what deck you guys want me to build. And if I've got the cards, I'll build it. But until then, I'm Salazar, and I'll see you guys next time. See ya.